Want to work from home and increase your income? Without experience, you can find one of the finest high-paying remote jobs if you have the necessary skills and follow our suggestions. Since the pandemic, earning a respectable income and taking advantage of remote work have grown considerably more prevalent, demonstrating that it is feasible to succeed financially by working from home. Nowadays, candidates with desirable credentials and expertise can be certain to get high-paying remote work. Welcome to Good Lucks, a channel dedicated to inspiring you to expand your mindset, make general life breakthroughs, and realize your full potential to see what life has to offer. What are some of the best remote jobs then? In this video, we've highlighted the highest paying jobs, all of which have a minimum salary potential of $50,000 US. Many remote jobs at various levels can offer a nice wage, but the majority of these high-paying remote jobs are high-level roles that need education and years of experience. Let's get started without further ado. Data scientist, average base salary $96,589. One of the greatest and highest paying remote occupations available is in data science, but it's not a simple job to do or a field to get into. Data scientist work involves processing and analyzing data. They work for both large and small businesses, including the largest social media platforms, e-commerce giants like Amazon, and organizations in a variety of other sectors, including the logistics and healthcare sectors. There is no reason why data scientists couldn't work remotely, as they spend most of their time at a computer. Finding a company that permits remote work generally, and then asking or negotiating to go remote are the only two steps necessary to convert this job into a remote position. You'll need a bachelor's degree in computer science or mathematics, or you'll need to enroll in a software coding bootcamp with a focus on data science to be able to find an entry-level data science job. Continue reading for more possibilities of simpler, high-paying remote careers if the barriers to entry seem too great. IT project manager, average base salary $88,798. To ensure a project is effectively finished, project managers collaborate with numerous teams and individuals. In addition to assigning the daily work to others, their responsibilities also include managing project timetables, budgets, and job quality. In many businesses, project management is a well-paying position, with tasks that can be completed from a distance. However, whether you can work remotely in this profession depends on how accommodating your employer is, as they organize and direct numerous project teams and individuals, as well as occasionally update customers and clients on project progress. Project managers frequently engage with other people while performing their jobs. Finding a job at a tech company would be your best option if you wanted to work remotely as a project manager or project director, because these companies currently appear to be setting the standard for remote benefits. IT firms frequently permit more employees to work remotely, and they frequently pay more for this kind of work as well. However, if you already work in another area and have some expertise in planning, executing, or managing projects, there is no reason you can't ask to convert your current position into a remote position in your field. Software engineer, average base salary $87,797. Once they've developed experience, many software developers make at least $120,000 annually, since the work they do is so essential to any digital or online company. In addition to the high average compensation, they also get a lot of flexibility and independence from their employers. Going into software development will land you in one of the higher paying remote jobs and launch you into a career that is in demand if you have programming experience or are ready to study at a coding bootcamp. You can advance from an individual contributor position as a software engineer into a leadership position, such as a software development manager or team lead, while continuing to work remotely. Alternatively, you may enter project management, earn highly competitive salaries, and in some businesses have the option of working remotely. Cybersecurity analyst, average base salary $76,754. The sector of cybersecurity is expanding quickly, paying well on average, and has excellent future job prospects. Cybersecurity is becoming increasingly important for nearly every organization, from online stores to social media platforms to hospitals and health insurance firms. This is because more businesses are conducting business online. Those businesses all need to safeguard sensitive data, and they rely on cybersecurity experts to do it. While not all employers will let you work remotely in this position, some will. There is no underlying reason why cybersecurity analysts cannot do all of the duties included in their job description while working remotely. Thus, one of the highest paying remote occupations to pursue if you have any technical expertise or an interest in learning about cybersecurity is this position, which will undoubtedly experience an increase in demand in the years to come. Business Analyst, average base salary $70,097. Being a business analyst is a fantastic option for a remote career that pays well. Business analysts use data to enhance systems and processes inside a firm. This position is a more data and business-focused position, whereas many of the higher-paying remote jobs earlier on the list are tech-focused. Therefore, whether you have a business degree or any type of business background, a business analyst career is a fantastic alternative to earning a high salary while working remotely. Digital Marketing Manager, average base salary $68,219. Don't be put off by the manager title, because every position in the field of digital marketing has the potential to develop into a well-paying remote career. In terms of the average wage, it is the highest paid. But altogether, we cannot stress enough how highly we advise thinking about a remote profession in digital marketing. We've observed folks working in fields like social media management, website copywriting, email marketing. You can advance to a manager or director role from any of these roles, but it's acceptable if you don't have experience in digital marketing and are looking for a way to start with a remote career that pays well. If so, your objectives will be met through an individual contributor marketing function. I would only pursue the vocations of software engineering or digital marketing if I could go back in time and be 18 again. We therefore cannot emphasize enough how effective digital marketing is as a career path that can result in remote employment opportunities, excellent salaries, and generally in-demand talents. Systems Administrator, average base salary $63,131. The position of a system administrator, also known as network and systems administrator, is next on our list of highest paying remote occupations. The daily maintenance of a computer network at their company is this person's responsibility. Employees in this position may be permitted to work remotely or from home, depending on the size of the systems administration team and the size/structure of the broader business. With each passing year, more of this kind of work may be done online or remotely, similar to many IT occupations. We are moving in that direction, which is wonderful if you want to work from home. In this position, it's feasible that you'd be requested to return to the office to on-site work if you attain the director level or obtained another senior position in this industry. But you wouldn't have to worry about that until you had a lot of experience. Additionally, it's feasible that by that time, businesses would permit the entire department to be remote. Some businesses already carry this out. Senior managers, directors, etc. being allowed to work from anywhere in the globe is just a tiny bit less likely. Technical Writer, average base salary $61,325. We've dove into the area of digital marketing and found that many of the greatest copywriters made 6 figures or more a year, working remotely and earned their living. Technical writing jobs come in a variety of pay tiers, and as the work entails nothing more complicated than writing, almost all of them can be carried out remotely. Even the best content writers charge at least 40 cents per word when working freelance, or make close to 6 figures when employed full-time by a single business. Don't rule out the possibility of working remotely as a writer, since you can make a lot of money. Account Manager, average base salary $56,048. Account managers are necessary for every company with customers and recurring accounts to maintain relationships. Nearly all jobs may be completed from a distance, and some businesses allow you to start your career at the entry level. As long as you appear to possess the following qualities during the interview, they will train or educate you: excellent problem-solving and communication skills, and the capacity to work under pressure. Companies offer competitive remuneration for this kind of labor because your performance in the role depends greatly upon it. If you keep your customers satisfied, they'll stay for many months or years and pay for any services your company offers. Account management is a strong alternative to take into consideration if you're a people person with a background in business, or excellent communication skills and if you want to make a good living while working from home. Sometimes you'll be in charge of upselling customers to persuade them to spend more money with the company, and you can get paid for it with commission and bonuses. Thus, in terms of job responsibilities, this type of function occasionally crosses over into sales. The distinction is that salesmen bring in brand new clients or customers, whereas your responsibilities would be to support current clients. Web designer, average base salary $52,114. A visual design is necessary before a software developer starts developing a website. Proportions, design, and colors. And that design requires a lot of labor. For users, the website must be excellent. It must be interesting. It must be logical. Web designers work in this field and can make a good living entirely from home. Although you won't typically make as much money as a software engineer or developer, you'll nonetheless make a good living without having to learn code. Additionally, designers can work remotely from any location. I believe that employers are more likely to say yes to your request to work remotely because there is little to no concern about whether the real job responsibilities can be completed remotely. When you have enough experience, web design can undoubtedly rank among the highest paying remote professions, especially given that you can begin your career without spending a lot of money on a degree. Web design is a vital position in many firms. More jobs that don't call for a degree can be found here. If you merely want to create digital graphics and not whole website designs, graphic designers can also make a good living, so have a look at them as another high-paying remote job choice. Your salary will be determined by your experience, talents, and level of competence, just as in-house positions. Your pay is likely to increase the more of each type you have. This tutorial aims to remove the fallacy that working remotely requires a pay cut. Now that you know it's possible, you can work from home, doing what you love, and make a fantastic living. Therefore, don't settle for an internal job when these virtual ones pay at least as much. It's time to rev up your resume and explore the possibilities of remote jobs. Post any questions in our comments area. We'd love to hear from you. If you liked the video, hit the subscribe button and the like button so that others can see it and get inspired. Enable the notification bell as well to make sure you don't miss any of our videos regarding personal development. See you next time.